I endured domestic abuse from the age of 24 until it finally stopped. At one point, I had to give up my child because I was told he would kill her. I faced constant name calling, financial control, monitoring of my every move, physical abuse and rape. I couldn't fight back. I knew if I did, I'd end up in hospital, in prison, or lose my children forever, as he threatened to take them abroad. Today I'm left dealing with PTSD, OCD and EUPD. I don't even recognise myself anymore, but I've survived. Many others don't. You're talking about incredibly vulnerable, scared people, literally rabbits in headlights. Reliving everything over and over again damage you mentally. When the council look at safe houses, really talk to us. Regarding communication, make it short, simple and easy to digest, and offer the support and the sign-off process that you and a caseworker can work through together, and that can be stored centrally for all support areas to view in a safe and secure virtual environment.
Domestic abuse happens everywhere, and it can happen to anyone. It can happen to me or you, our friends, families, work colleagues, in our homes, neighbourhoods and communities. We are seeing an increase in victim survivors of domestic abuse approaching Oxford City Council. This does not mean there is more abuse today. Rather, as a society, we are more aware of it and are responding appropriately when someone discloses. Oxford has a wonderful, diverse community. Oxford City Council has made a significant commitment to providing a more tailored response that focuses on victim survivors' individual needs. Oxford City Council recognises that a safe and secure home increases resilience and is the foundation to recovery. We understand that victim survivors' well-being is improved if they can remain in their local area. With their support network, children can stay in their school and they can continue to work rather than moving out of the area or into a refuge. We have a sanctuary scheme providing a free service which puts added security in the home, so the victim, survivor and children can remain there safely. If they wish to move out of area, we will of course support them. Oxford City Council staff should share the contact details of their local national specialist support services. They will also make referrals with consent to services and multi-agency meetings, as domestic abuse is all-encompassing and often requires the support of different agencies to keep people safe. Internally, we have a domestic abuse lead, over 20 domestic abuse champions and a safeguarding coordinator, all of whom can offer specialist advice. Oxford City Council is a client-led housing provider and will listen to what the victim survivor wants, aiming to take a trauma-informed approach. Frontline staff receive training on domestic abuse to understand the impact it has on families and that the fault lies solely with the perpetrator. We are mindful of expectations in a housing crisis, so we'll have an open, honest conversation in terms of housing options available, including housing transfers. In emergency, this may be a refuge, place of safety, or a hotel. Oxford City Council signed up to achieve the Domestic Abuse Housing Alliance accreditation. This is a recognised national standard on responding to domestic abuse. We're using a domestic abuse lens across our housing departments to improve our policies, procedures and pathways, and understanding by putting victims, survivors at the centre of what we do. Oxford City Council takes privacy and confidentiality very seriously and holds information securely. We aim to ensure victim survivors do not have to constantly retell their experience. However, we do have to balance confidentiality, risk and support, and will always gain consent to share information when appropriate to do so. We share information on a need-to-know basis. We understand disclosing domestic abuse takes courage and we respect their individual experience.